Alright, let's rock.
Okay, editing Mako here. So I didn't realize this at the time, but the game audio did not record for this. So instead of doing this normally, like I just cut it out completely and just kind of make up the part somewhere else, because this was the last part of the game, I'm just gonna have select music inserted over this and just go into the voice, just so you guys can kind of get my
You
perspective
know what?
on the
I'm
ending.
gonna refill
I
my
know this
boosters
probably wasn't
before I
quite what we
go.
expected,
Try to
but
cross that gap.
this is probably going to be just have to do with the best I've got. So you'll see the ending cutscenes just without audio. I'll see if I can find audio to put in, just so you guys can hear that part. But aside from that, yeah, go into my final thoughts on the game and stuff like that. So the missing audio there isn't that big, but just the cutscenes, I'll see if I can insert in. If not, there'll just be music. But just giving you guys a heads up now.
Okay,
Thank you so much.
that's simple enough. What's next?
The Xylem is falling from orbit.
Okay, time to go.
The coral's safe. Rubicon's safe.
Six two one. Is that you? They. Six two one. I have to dispose of you.
Ah, shit. It's not stunned for long. Okay, I got melted instantly. Okay, he's a lot smaller of a body. The linear rifle's gonna do it. That laser's gonna be a problem here in a second.
Easier said than done, Ire. Gonna push for the kill. Got it.
The mission. My friend's wishes. Look at you, 621. You found a friend.
Walter,
Yeah, we gotta go.
we have to go, Raven.
Sorry, Walter. Is that the end of the game?
Raven. One day, humanity and Coral will thrive together. You kept our potential safe. I know Walter feared a collapse. But I promise you, there's another way. Raven. We'll find it together.
I hope we do. Oh, is that really it? Okay, that was Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon. I really enjoyed this game. I'm always ever since, I know it's kind of the hype train to like be a Neversoft fan after like Dark Souls and stuff, but that's kind of where I got my start. I hadn't heard of Neversoft before this, but from Dark Souls going to Armored Core, and I've always been a big mech fan. So having like a blend of the two, because I heard the first Armored Core was, or like the first couple were much more like just mech based rather than kind of having the difficulty of Dark Souls known. So having the two blended together, it was really amazing. And I know this playthrough took kind of a lot longer than I thought, just spaced out more. But no, overall, I really enjoyed the game. The story, I'm never a huge story person when it comes to like certain games. Like, I like this story. Don't get me wrong. I thought it was good, but it's not gonna be a story that like sticks with me lasting like a few other games I played. But overall, graphics, aesthetic were all amazing. Combat was really smooth. Weapon variety was great. Your armored core felt great. One issue I kind of feel is that you kind of push down into the faster type just because of the nature of the enemies. I don't think like building like a super tanky build, kind of like how I started out with, is a great idea. Overall, I kind of feel that it limits design a bit. Maybe I just didn't find the right build, which that's a very real possibility. But overall, I really enjoyed this game. I thought it was, if I had to give it a score, I'd definitely give it like a 9.5 out of 10. I like the free will choices that you can get, and I get that affects the story. Siding with like Ire, or like trying to take out either like the rebel leader or taking out like some head honchos in the corporations. I like the variety that the game gave you. Boss quality, I felt the bosses were, for the most part, really good. If I had to say, like, give a favorite fight, I would say actually the one going on in the background, the core fight. I don't remember what it was called. But that fight I thought was really fun. I really liked it. And the stealth aspects weren't my favorite, but they only like came up twice in it, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But overall, I really enjoyed this game. I thought it was a great time, and I would highly recommend it to anyone who is looking for kind of a newer mech game. And yeah, so gonna let the credits roll here, kind of going over the last bit. I do kind of wish the game had a bit more, just in terms of like story, but overall, like just in terms of length. Like I'll have to check to see how long this like recordings, like sessions overall run. But I really enjoyed it. I know there is a new game plus. I don't know how that affected. I might go into New Game Plus. Just depends. Try to get different endings. But overall, I'm satisfied with what I got. I obviously have no idea if this is like the. I highly doubt this is the true ending. I'll have to check and see. So now, like, I don't mind spoilers. So like, I'll go and look to see like how to get the other endings, or if this was the true ending, the good ending, bad ending, whatever it may be. But overall, yeah, this has been my playthrough of Armored Core 6, and thank you so much for you all joining me on this. It's been a great ride. I know there's been some bosses where I definitely got stuck on for a minute, and but pushed through, and I can't wait to see what they do next. Whether it be another Armored Core game, or if it's gonna be, because I know Elden Ring DLC is coming out. That I probably won't cover just because I played Elden Ring originally, but it wasn't. I don't know. As much as people praise the game, and don't get me wrong, I think aesthetically and just like overall quality, it's amazing. But it just wasn't for me. I'm not a huge fan of like super open world games, so I never finished it. It's kind of something I wanted to, but I don't think I'll be going back to it. But in terms of Elden Ring DLC, after that, I'm very curious to see what they cover, and I'm looking forward to it. I'll probably cover it if I can. Uh, okay, so I can skip the credits. I do want to, because I know sometimes like you'll get like the post credits cutscene, but if you skip the credits themselves, you won't get it. So I'm gonna wait just a tad bit longer because we're going through the like the vocalization and the localization for other countries. So we should be getting close to the bottom. I can't imagine the credits taking too long, much more. In terms of plans of what I've got, I'm still going to be covering a lot of Helldivers 2. Really enjoying that game. As for anything else, I want to start covering more card games like Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I know it's kind of a masochistic game, but I still do enjoy the concept of Yu-Gi-Oh! Roll, and some like deck archetypes I think are fun. And then another game I want to cover really badly because it is my favorite card game of all time is Cardfight Vanguard. Sadly, we just don't have that great of a client right now. We have Deer Days. The thing is, it's just not getting updated super often. I know there's a new patch coming out, like mid-April, I think, and then or like late April. But in terms of like premium coverage for that format of the game, for those you don't know, we have 3 formats. Well, kind of 3, technically 2, because the third one isn't really being supported that much. But I mainly play premium now. I do still play standard. I'm testing out new decks. For standard, I just don't think standard's in a great place right now. But aside from that, that is the game like a franchise I do really want to cover. I'm not sure on Magic. Just I don't know. I like the aesthetic of Magic. I think the art style is great, but just I don't know. Playing it is just not exactly my cup of tea. But that's kind of plans. Want to cover Rainbow. Want to do other shooters that come out. Want to do other horror that comes out.
Raven, you took on my hopes, my selfish dream. Now I want to see the future that you choose. Whatever waits ahead, I'll support you.
You hesitated there. Okay, yeah, that is the end of Armored Core 6. I just saw the pop-up up here for reaching the ending of the Liberator of Rubicon. So, okay, I'm kind of glad I did really want that headpiece. Not a fan of the body. Arms looked fine. Kind of like my reverse chicken legs. I'll mind. Does it automatically put me back? Yeah, I do just go directly back. Let me just see. Yeah, okay, so this is... Okay, so yeah, so it does automatically put you back in New Game Plus. So, with that, I am going to end it here. Let me know if you want me to go back through New Game Plus, kind of figure it out. I might do it on my own time. It'll just depend. But that's kind of the future plan. More shooters, more horror games. definitely more into card games and just seeing what else I can find. But thank you all for joining me on this adventure. That will be all for today. You are all dismissed.